this is Pamela Lewis, broker of Realty Executives Peninsula and team lead for Team McKinney. I'm so thankful that you stopped by my YouTube channel today. I think I have a great topic that should be able to help you out during these uncertain times. Before we get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and so you'll get notified when I have new videos that come out. My videos are there for you and for the community to help have a smooth sail through the real estate transaction. I also want to say too, I hope you and your loved ones are doing well during this time through this corona crisis. These are uncertain times for all of us, but if we can just do a little bit by spreading love and sunshine to each other, that should help us to get through these times. But if any of you or your loved ones are actually going through the virus, I pray for them that they make it through strong, and I just hope that all of us make it through out of this time stronger than ever. So let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is about mortgage forbearance. So I know you guys have heard, hey, call your lender up for a mortgage forbearance. And many people probably are sitting there thinking, what the heck is a mortgage forbearance? I've never heard of that. So I wanted to bring this video to you so you can get a breakdown and get into layman's terms what a mortgage forbearance is and how it's going to affect you. So a mortgage forbearance is an agreement between you and your mortgage lender. And it's only used when there's a short-term or temporary financial difficulty. So that's essentially the definition of it. Let's get into the breakdown of what it means. This is really why I wanted to do the video, to make sure everybody understands. When you're asking for a mortgage forbearance, which essentially is a pause on you paying your mortgage payments, is that at the end of this period, it is going to balloon. So if you have a pause on your mortgage payment, and most lenders are saying, okay, we'll give you 90 days, right? Because no one really knows what's going on with the coronavirus, or as some people are calling it, the Rona or Corona crisis. So they're essentially going to give you 90 days. There are some private lenders that I've been hearing, some credit unions that are essentially saying, we're going to do different than a forbearance. We're going to just defer your payments to the end of the mortgage. And that might be an opportunity for you. And if so, that might be the better option. But today's topic we're going to stick on is going to be forbearance. And I'll later on go on to a video about that deferment. So when you pause your mortgage payments during this time, they're not allowed to charge you any late fees. However, when you call your lender up, they'll tell you they'll give you roughly about 90 days. What does that mean to you? Yes, you can pause and not make any payments, but at the end of that 90-day term, they're going to want the total amount of payments, which is 3 payments, paid at one time. So I went digging around because I'm thinking, how the heck is somebody who lost their job going to be able to pay their payments in one lump sum as a balloon plus pay the mortgage for that month? So I went digging around, and this is what I found out. You got to figure out what type of loan you have. Best way to find out is pull out your mortgage statement to see if you have an FHA loan, a conventional loan, or a VA loan. Today specifically, I'll talk about an FHA loan, which majority of buyers are in this pot. So if you go to the HUD's website, which I'll put it down in the link, I did some digging around. So it looks like HUD essentially says you, borrower, can actually ask for 180 days. You, borrower, can also ask for a deferment for the payments to be added on to the end of your mortgage once you pay off the mortgage. And how do you pay off the mortgage? You either do the 30 years, you refi it down where you have less years, or you sell the house and the house gets paid off. But your lender has to have that capability to be able to do that. But HUD says they'll give you 180 days, but at the end of the 180 days, you, borrower, can also ask for another 180 days. The maximum is 12 months is what you can ask for if you have an FHA loan. So I wanted to make sure I bring you that information, and I'll put the link so you can check it out. But, so most of your lenders are only offering 90 days. So what are you supposed to do after that? What if you don't have any money? Some of your lenders are going to say, hey, we'll take partial payments right now. That's not a problem. So you could do that. That could help you out where at the end of the 90 days, you don't have to pay this lump sum plus that month you're in. So essentially you're looking at April, May, and June. They'll give you off until July, but you'll also owe July 1st payments. Don't forget that. Also know that this loan or this pause in mortgage payments is not forgiven, but they also are not going to report to your credit, to the credit bureau, that you're late. So that's an awesome thing for everybody who's in the forbearance program, especially if you're having financial difficulties. So this next part I'm going to talk about, I'm calling it Pamela Lewis's phase 1. And why am I calling it phase 1? Because again, this is a corona crisis. We don't know how long this is going to last. And the mortgage lenders we're not ready. It's just like we were in 2008 and 2009 when we had all these short sales and it took forever. The mortgage lenders were not ready. This is an unprecedented time that the lenders are not ready, and you'll notice that when you try to make a call. So this is my formula for doing your forbearance. If you haven't done it already, hopefully you have, but if you haven't, check this out. So the first thing you want to do is whoever has your loan, go to their website. Check out their site. They should have some information on COVID-19 and what they can do for you during that time. And once you go to the site, find out what they're saying, what you need to do. Most likely it's going to be you filling out some form requesting that you want to do a forbearance, and that you're either going to fax it in, email it, or mail it in. The other option you can do too, and also too, most lenders are not going to require for you to provide any documentation. Again, they're not ready. They don't have the people to process all this. The next thing you want to do, because sometimes you may not want to do paperwork, you may just want to call, right? Because a lot of people are sitting at home, hence why I'm outside, because I want to get some air. But you can also call. But notice there are long wait times. You probably noticed that for everything you're calling right now, whether it's for your credit card or for your car, for your mortgage, there are long wait times. So put them on speaker, put it loud, and wait for them to pick up. They will most likely do the forbearance information over the phone, which is you just stating your name, your account number, and you stating that you're having a financial hardship during this time of crisis. So that's essentially what you need to do for most banks. Some banks may require you to do something else, but just check it out. So they'll tell you, okay, you're in the program. Listen to what I'm telling you. They're not prepared. You need to call back at least 3 to 7 days later and just verify. I just had my husband do it for us. Is just verify that you are in the program. And the reason why I say that is that they don't have enough people. So you don't want yourself to fall through the cracks. You don't want yourself to be reported to the credit bureau that you did not pay your mortgage, right? And then you have to go back and they have to fix it. Who wants to go through that? We're already going through enough during this time. So make sure you check on it. If you need longer than 90 days, make sure you contact your bank. And I'll tell you why. There aren't any banks that want to foreclose on you because of this crisis that's going on. Again, let me repeat myself. There isn't any bank that wants to foreclose on you because of the crisis we're going through. And let me tell you why. A couple good reasons. One, right now, the court systems are closed to make any filings, do any foreclosures on people. So what does that mean for the future? The courthouse is going to be a madhouse for any cases that were supposed to have been brought up in March and April and May, because it's not going to reopen until June. And who knows, maybe it'll get delayed. I don't know about that part. And the reason why your bank doesn't want to foreclose on you, one big reason is it costs like $20,000 to $40,000 to foreclose on somebody. To foreclose on any house, whether you're a townhouse or a single family house. There's no bank that wants to have that on their books. Plus, where are all these people going to go to if they foreclose? If they foreclose on them, they're going to be still living in the houses. Banks do not want to become landlords, so they're going to work with you. So the biggest thing I can tell you to have during this time of crisis is to have patience. And I know it's tough because, again, this is a unique time and it's a rough time for a lot of people. But have patience. Your bank does want to work with you, whether their customer service is good or not. I understand. Some banks don't have good customer service. But have patience. And know when it gets close to the 90 days. And I'll have another video that comes out closer to that, about that. But that's my prediction, is that they're not going to want to foreclose on you. If you don't have a job, you might want to look and get into banking, into the mortgage side, because they're going to need people to help navigate people out of this crisis. And just remember, if you have an FHA loan, again, check that link out. You have up to a year that you can ask for a forbearance if you are having a financial hardship. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for checking me out today and listening to the topic of discussion, which is mortgage forbearance. I look forward to bringing out more videos to you all. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you. I can research it if I don't know it. And I love finding out new information of things I do not know. But I would love to hear from you. Do a thumbs up if you like the video and this video has helped you. Send the video to your friends and family that may need this information too about the mortgage forbearance. And just a little word of the wise. This forbearance thing doesn't work just for your mortgage. Think about everything you have that is debt. Credit cards, car, student loans. Whatever you have that's a bill and you're having a real financial hardship because of this virus, contact everybody. I know it's easy to go into a depression if you've lost your job, you reduced your payments. I totally get it. But this time is a very unique time for our country and the nation. No one wants you to have a rough time by yourself because you can't afford to do something because the crisis, this corona crisis, has affected you. So just remember that. Call, send a letter, whatever you can do. Let people know you need help and you need financial help. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, you can get things either deferred or forbearance or some type of help. So, all right. Love you guys. Have a great day. And this is Pamela Lewis signing out.